Hello and welcome to a very delayed episode of Wake Up and Win with myself, Jasmine Hilly. I've been missing, right? For a week, a whole week. I've been missing. Why? Why have I been missing? I've been in sunny Dubai. Yes. So the last episode, I told you that I was going to be in Dubai and I had actually planned I did plan to do Wake Up and Win from Dubai. However, it didn't quite work out how I actually thought it would be. Um, I plan to record some content over there and pre-record and upload onto YouTube, ready for you guys to, so Wake Up and Win can still excuse me, so Wake Up and Win could still go ahead, and it just didn't go to plan. It didn't. I'm not going to go into the reasons why, but it just didn't happen. So I apologize for my absence last week, but I'm back, fresh, renewed, hopefully a bit tanned. But yes, I'm back, fresh and renewed, and boy, am I ready? Am I ready? I'm not even gonna I don't think I can even put into words the experience that I had in Dubai in terms of revelation as to where I'm at with my journey and where I want to take this and where I want to go. There has been, there is, not there has been, there is such a, how can I say it? We often don't realize how much of an impact a simple change in your environment can have on you, right? I've spoken about it before in Wake Up and Win, and have mentioned it, about your environment, how changing your environment, taking yourself out the environment that you are used to being in, how that can have an impact, and how it can, change how you feel, and how can change your creative flow. It can just change a lot of things for you. And me changing my environment sometimes meant, going to new events, taking myself out of my house, sometimes working from a different room in my house, sometimes working from an office, how, that can increase productivity. But this was a whole nother level. This was a whole nother level. Now, I don't know if any of you have been to Dubai. It wasn't, it was like a nice balance for me of work and leisure. It was a really nice balance. And I was in somewhat of a bubble. I was in such a bubble. I had no idea what was going on back home. Not where my children were concerned, but in a general environment, what was going on in the UK. I had no idea. It wasn't even a concern for me, because the environment I was in just allowed me to see the vision that I had envisioned for myself. I was actually living it. I was actually living the vision that I was in. And I got there and I got to a realization that, yes, amongst the fun that I was having so much fun, networking with new people, speaking to potential new clients. And it hit me while I was out there that this isn't it. The experience was great, but this isn't it. I actually want more of this. I want more of this experience. I was actually living this experience. And while I was out there, I was thinking, how can I make this become my reality? And it's just that small shift sometimes that when, a change in your environment can have. So what I'm saying is, don't think small. When I'm talking about changing your environment, do something. I went to the bar by myself, by the way. I didn't know anybody except for the people, the mentors, or the people who were organizing the event. I really didn't know anybody who was going until I got there. I saw some familiar faces, but I didn't know anybody. And sometimes, taking that step and having the courage to step into new territory just to see and experience your vision come to life is the shift that you need, that is going to take you from, from procrastination. Even if you've been procrastinating for a while, I will implore you, take yourself out of the environment, take yourself into the vision, experience a small piece of the vision that you are envisioning for yourself, and come back and see if you're going to continue to procrastinate. I tell you, you won't. Yeah, I'm driven right now. So I wanted to share that with you because it has such a big impact in my life. And if you have the opportunity to go and experience part of your vision, if it's a new car, go and experience, go and test drive it. If it's a new house, go and look at some houses, go and feel, go and smell, go and touch the walls of the environment that you want to be in. It will set off and spark a new motivation within you. And I want to leave with this. There was a quote I read by the great Jim Rohn, and he was saying, there are only two things that we have control of when it comes to knowledge. When it comes to knowledge, I believe. I can't, let me get it exact for you, but let me just paraphrase it. He said that we can control what we know and how we feel about what we know. And there's two different things. So what we know, what we're going to do with what we know, and how we feel about what we know can really impact our movement, how we do things. Because we can know a lot of things. I always talk about knowledge, of what we know, and application of that knowledge. But it's not just about application of that knowledge. It's also about how we feel about what we know. And that was just another light bulb moment for me last week. Yes, I know this thing about what I know, whatever it is. And I know I need to apply that knowledge, right? So we have knowledge and we need to apply that knowledge. But what was revealed to me this week, why sometimes we don't apply what we know, because I'm really into, why are people stuck? Why is it that, we give people information and they just don't move with it? You know the thing that you need to do, but you're just not doing it. And when I heard that quote from Jim Rohn, we need to understand how we feel about what we know. Light bulb moment. So I want you to challenge yourself this week in the areas where you are not moving how you know you are supposed to be moving. Sorry. How in the areas where where you're not moving, right? Because I want to make this as succinct as possible, and in a way that is going to help you with understand what I understood it as. So just bear with me a second. So in the areas of your life where you are not moving, where you feel challenged, where there's no progression and you're struggling, you feel like I'm just procrastinating in this area, ask yourself, right? You know what it is that you need to do, but how do you feel about it? So I'll give you an example. My example was success, right? Being successful. And in the area of, let's say for example, my finances. There's a goal that I have within my finances that I want to reach. And there was a part I would move. I was getting towards, putting things into action, and I wasn't doing the thing that I needed to do. And I was just stuck. I just kept being stuck. And I'm like, Jasmine, why are you not doing it? You know what to do. Why are you not doing it, what you need to do? Like, what's holding you back? And then hearing that quote, I was just like, but how do you feel about what you know? How do you feel about what you know? So what does that success actually mean to me? How did I actually feel about, if I was to actually reach that goal, how would I feel about it? And I really hope this is making sense to you, as much as it's making sense to me. And if it's not, just type in the chat and I will come back with a better way to transcribe this to you, because it was really the light bulb moment for me. I really had to go back and I felt a certain way about having a certain amount of money. It made me feel a certain way. And I had to go and check that, because that was actually blocking me. I felt a certain way about people who earned that type of money. And I had to really go and check myself and go and clean up about it. Right? So sometimes we say we want the thing, and when there's opportunities coming, I don't know if you self-sabotage because you don't know how you feel about what you know. I really hope this is making sense. I'm gonna go back and watch this live. And if it's not coming across how I felt it should come across, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna record it in a way that is gonna get the message to you clearly. So just drop in the chat if you kind of got what I was saying today, because I don't know if in all my excitement, in all my on all revelation that I had over this week, I just want to and just vomit it all out to you. But I know that's not the best way to always get the message across. But just drop in the comments if you got a bit of what I'm trying to say to you. And if not, I'm going to go back and I'm going to record a better video for you so that you really understand the message, what I'm saying. But yes, I'm going to leave you with that this morning. Have a wonderful morning. Have a great day. Go out there, go and win, go and seize the day, people, because tomorrow is never promised. Sounds quite morbid to end on, right? But it's true. So have a fantastic day and just go out there and win, guys. Go out there and win. I'm on a high. I'm pumped up. There's just so much that I want to get out and so much that I need to do right now. So have a great and fantastic day, and I shall catch up with you on Friday.